Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Grace Regato softball field on the Babe Ruth Complex for Intercity League and Interleague softball. The first pitch was a strike, and now it's a swinging strike. Zoe Wilson, the shortstop. This is Lynn Tech playing Lynn English. This is our first time doing these two teams together. Swing and a miss for strike three. One up, one down in the first. Talking to Ashley Aldred, she told me that they played Lynn Tech, I think it was 4 years ago. They haven't scheduled them since. Ariana LeBoy admissions on the mound. This is Amy Tareco Vasquez. Tiburcio, I should get it right. Tiburcio Vasquez. She's the first baseman for Tech. Tech looking for the second win. English looking to go over 500. They're 4-4. Beth McCaldy has been doing this for a while at Lynn Tech, coaching the girls softball team. Ashley Aldred doing a terrific job. Slow pitch action. It's a high arc. English softball program was always looked down as an automatic win. And they were lucky if they played 5 innings. She swung at that pitch, was way over her head for strike three. And Coach Ashley Aldred has brought them back. They're 4-4. And they're very competitive. Whole different outlook for the English softball program. Down the way for ball to Angelina Martin, who's the pitcher for Tech today. Tech in the Commonwealth Conference. English moving from the Northeast Conference to the Greater Boston League. Swing and a miss again. To the backstop for a ball. Down and away for a ball. Not one of those overcast days. No blue skies, no clouds, just gray. And that's ball 4. So Martin draws a walk. I'll bring up Lisa Rodriguez, the catcher. This being Friday, yesterday, Thursday was a nice day. People wearing short sleeves, shorts, and even 7 o'clock night game. It was comfortable. A little bit cool today. Still hasn't warmed up the way we'd like it. As we're almost halfway into May. Right down the middle. And that was strike three right down the middle again. So LeBoy has a big inning. Striking out the side, she gave up the walk. Tech is down in the top of the first. And we started quickly. I was coming in from getting the lineup, so I'll do it now. The lineups for both teams. And Zoe Wilson, the shortstop, leads off for Tech. Amy Tiburcio Vasquez, the first baseman, bats second. Angelina Martin will pitch and bat third. Lisa Rodriguez in the cleanup spot as the catcher. Playing second base and batting fifth. Ilibet Rodriguez. Mariana De Leon, the center fielder, bats sixth. Lismar Pimentel will play left field and bat seventh. Keila Fuentes, the right fielder, bats number 8. And playing third base and batting ninth is Yadelas Lazada. For English, it's Kate Johansson, the shortstop, leading off. Janessa Lopez will bat second and play first. Third baseman Javi Perez hits third. Catching and batting fourth, Liana Pinero. Pitching and batting fifth, Ariana LeBoy. Angela Martinez, the second baseman, hits number 6. Kaylee Palmer will play center field and bat seventh. Anaya Santana, the left fielder, bats number 8. And Amali Fresco, the right fielder, will hit number 9. So, intercity rivalry. Bragging rights on the line. I'm sure these young ladies know each other well. Ashley Aldred is held up by some pretty good athletes in the past. Madison Malaya, Samantha Earp, Shannon Calnan. Mike Pickering is the assistant for Beth McCaldy. As we mentioned, Angelina Martin on the mound for Tech. So Kate Johansson will step in and will be underway in the bottom of the first. High and away for a ball. Hit to second base. She beat it anyway, but they throw the ball away, and now she's going to try and go to second, and she'll get there on the error. So Johansson gets an infield hit. Second baseman Rodriguez made a nice stop going way to her left. And English has a runner in scoring position. Hit in the air to center field. All the way to third is Lopez with a stand-up triple. And 2 batters in. English grabs a 1-0 lead as Johansson scores easily from second. Long run for the center fielder. De Leon reached up. Left hand, she had to reach over her shoulder to try and make the catch. Jerry Perez hits it in the air, foul, out of play. Solid shot by third base for a base hit. In with a stand-up double is Perez with an RBI. So 3 batters in. English has grabbed a 2-0 lead. Leonio Pinero, the catcher, will be the hitter. She bats left and throws left. Yes, she's a left-handed catcher. Hit foul off the backstop. So an infield hit, a triple, and a double. 2 in, 1 on, nobody out for the Lady Bulldogs. Looking to climb over 500 for, I don't think they've been there in a long time. That one goes to the backstop. Second baseman does a nice job. She went behind second base, just shy of the outfield grass. And Elabeth Rodriguez makes the nice play on the pop-up. So 1 away. Ariana Laboy, the pitcher, can help herself. Now they throw the ball away, and the run scores. The ball got thrown away, went to the backstop. So the first 3 hitters have scored. The boy goes the other way with it, dumps it into left field for a base hit. She bats lefty and throws lefty. Angela Martinez, the second baseman, will be the hitter. The boy moves over to second as the pitch went to the backstop. Off the catcher. Popped up behind home plate, foul. Lined into left field for a base hit. Taking the turn, heading for second. She'll be in with a double. Good hustle by Martinez, a double and an RBI. The beat goes on for the Lady Bulldogs. High for a ball. Kaylee Palmer, the center fielder, is the hitter. Here's a big girl. She's going to be 5'10", 5'11", maybe 6 feet. Hits it up the middle. Rodriguez stops it from going in the outfield. That would have been another run. But runners at first and third now. And this Anaya Santana, she's got to be 6 feet tall. That's a big target up there. She waved at that pitch. I wonder if she plays basketball. Hit to the pitcher. They throw her out at first base, but she gets an RBI. Martinez scores from third. So two-way. Amali Fresco, the right fielder, is the hitter with 2 outs. She's the 9th hitter in the inning. Hit by first base foul. Hit foul again, quickly 2 strikes. This is the first of 2 they'll play at Tech's home field in another week or so. Hit the second. The first baseman went over, trying to get back to the bag. She went to get the ball, and the second baseman, Rodriguez, had the play, and she was running back to the bag, and the throw, she couldn't handle the throw. So first and third, Kate Johansson is up for the second time as English is batted around. Nice play again by Rodriguez. She did a nice job. Made a couple of plays. English is out in the first, but they send 10 hitters to the plate. Half of them score. English puts 5 on the board, and they grab a quick 5-0 lead over Tech at the end of 1. We start the second inning. Elibet Rodriguez, the second baseman, she made a couple of nice plays. Had a put out, made the last assist to get Tech out of the inning. She'll lead it off as English has erupted for 5 in the first inning. I don't know if I've ever seen a younger team than Lynn Tech. Hit right to the first baseman. Janessa Lopez catch that little half pop, half line drive. Tech is taking their lumps. They won a game, but they're taking lumps. But when you think about it, they have 1 junior on this team. They have 5 10th graders. They have 6 9th graders. And they have 4 8th graders. I don't think I've ever seen a team this young. So if they stay at it and keep working, they got a lot of room to grow. They have to tell the hitter go. It hit her in the foot. She was still looking to stay at bat. Umpire finally had to tell her, no, go to first. So the second base runner for Tech as a hit batsman, that was DeLeon. Lismar Pimentel, the left fielder, is the hitter. Takes the pitch for a strike. Beth McCarthy does a great job for Lynn Tech. She's deeply involved in the school and the kids. She didn't run initially, and then the coach had to tell her to run. So DeLeon won't make it to second base on that wild pitch. But Beth is involved. She's, if you go to football games or other events, you see her with a camera taking pictures for the yearbook and stuff. Go to basketball games. She's the official scorer for the teams. With all her other duties down at Tech, she's a terrific young lady. And I can say young because she's a lot younger than I am. Swing and a miss for the second strikeout, for the second out. Fourth strikeout for the boy. Keila Fuentes, the right fielder, is the hitter. Waves at the pitch for a strike. Hit to first base. Rodriguez will make her second play in the inning. The ground ball to first. She's got 2 putouts along with the strikeout. So Tech gets another runner on. This time they get it in scoring position. But the boy gets a strikeout and the ground out and gets out of it. We'll move into the bottom of the second inning with English on top 5-0 here in this intercity battle. And I talked about Beth McCaldy. You gotta, it's easy enough to come to the ballpark. The Lynn Glasgow boys have got 10 wins. They're already in the state tournament. St. Mary's boys have got 8 wins. English boys are 5-4, 6-4. They're winning. St. Mary's girls softball winning. Glasgow girls softball winning. It's easy to come to the ballpark, come to practice when you're playing well and you're getting wins and drawing attention and fans. It's not easy when you're this young, inexperienced, have probably never played before, and you're losing on a fairly regular basis, or a regular basis, but yet you keep showing up. These kids are putting in the work. It would very easily say, you know what, I don't like this, I quit. But you got to give a lot of credit to these kids and the coaching staff because they're not quitting. And I think that means a lot in this day and age because a lot of people are quitting. It's not easy. I don't want to do this anymore. If it's hard, I don't want to do it. But these kids are putting in the work and they're trying. They just don't have the experience. And they're still young and growing. As I said before, if they can stay with it and keep working, they'll improve. English was the same way. English, for quite a while, never played more than 5 innings. They were getting mercy ruled just about every game. Talked about what nice job Ashley Aldridge is doing coaching. They're now 4-4, looking to be over 500 for the first time in a while. Janessa Lopez tripled in a run and scored a run. It's cooled off again quite a bit. I can't really tell what it counts because the umpire's not really coming up emphatically with that right arm. So I know now that's ball four. And Lopez will go to first base, starting the second inning. Gary Lopez, the third baseman, ripped a double down the left side and knocked in a run, scored a run. Shoot. Lopez will move over to second base. High for a ball. High again. Angelina Martin is a sophomore, so hasn't had a lot of experience on the mound. Line shot foul past third base. Perez jumped all over that pitch that was up and in and got out too far out in front. Lined it past third base foul. That one bounces in. Swing and a miss. She strikes out. It gets by the catcher. She's going to be able to run to first base. So a tough break for Martin, the pitcher. She gets the strikeout, but the strikeout reaches. So first and third for the Lady Bulldogs. Leania Pinero popped to second her one trip. Catcher behind the plate is a ninth grader. Hit foul at home plate. Two on, nobody out. Bottom of the second inning. 5-0 English over Tech in this intercity battle. Pinero, the catcher, is the hitter. All lefty. Throwing, hitting. Hit to center field for a base hit. She can fly around the bases. She's going to be up in with a triple. Hit it to left center field. She gets a couple of RBI. Third extra base hit. Second triple. And Ariana Lavoie got a base hit and scored a run in the first inning. So English off and running again. The first two hitters have scored. It fouls to the backstop. They got a break when Perez struck out, but the ball got away from the catcher. She was able to reach, and she has scored. So everything going English's way. High for a ball. Pitcher against pitcher here. As Martin does a little housekeeping on the mound. To the backstop, the run will score. So the first three hitters score. And Lavoie draws the second walk in the inning. Angel Martinez doubled in a run and scored a run in that first inning. I think that was a strike. Again, I can't really tell. The umpire's not really emphatic with that right arm. High for a ball. It in the left field for a base hit. Lavoie had to wait to see if it would be caught. She gets to second base. Martinez got her second hit. And he'll move up as the ball goes to the backstop. I mentioned a young team. In fact, English is not as young. I didn't know that. I was waiting to see if that was a foul tip, but it wasn't. Got away from the catcher. Lavoie scores her second run. English only has two seniors. One of them, I don't know if she's not here. Ali Chen usually starts and plays the outfield. She has played some shortstop as well. Janessa Lopez and Kelsey McNeil are the seniors. Hit foul at home plate. Kelsey McNeil's the senior that's not in the lineup right now. I don't know if she's here. Palmer got a base hit her first time up. And it's ball 4. Third walk in the inning. And Aya Santana bounced to the pitcher. She got an RBI. They threw her out at first, but the runner from third scored. Chops had it foul at home plate. Way up in the air, goes to the backstop. Popped up. Back of home plate. Foul. Santana will get a life. I apologize up front. If either team puts a pinch hitter in or makes substitutions, we have no way of telling it. Lynn Tech, you can't really read the numbers even up close. So I wouldn't know if they were hitting. English's number I can't read at all. They just blend into the back. So it'd be almost impossible to come up with subs. That one kind of rolls in. And that's ball 4. So the bases are loaded. We still have nobody out. Amali Fresco reached on an error. I thought I saw that right arm go up. I think that's strike 1. Fresco is the right fielder for the Lady Bulldogs. Waves at that pitch. She can't run. The bases are loaded. If they tagged the runner coming back, it would have been a double play. The hitter can't go on the third strike drop because the bases are loaded. And the runner at first took off. If they tagged the runner coming back, it would have been a double play. So 1 out. As the ball bounces in for ball 1. Kate Johansson, this is the second inning. She's up for the third time. She batted twice in the first inning. She got a base hit, scored the first run, ended the inning grounding out second and first. In for a strike. Just beyond first base, fair ball. They had to wait to see if it would be caught. So Johansson gets her second hit, gets an RBI. Martinez scores her second run. And the bases are still loaded with one out. The coach is coming out to talk to the umpire, and I think he has a point. He's saying it should have been an infield fly. But the umpire's not going to give it to him. It was just dropped behind first base. I know he's working for his team. He had a good thought. But it has to be a play that can be made. And obviously, there was nobody around. It wasn't like they went back looking for it and it dropped next to somebody or close to somebody. I mean, there was nobody near the ball. It was over the first baseman's head and dropped inside the right field foul line. Would have been nice for Tech if they had called the infield fly. He went out and questioned it. By the center fielder all the way to the fence. A double for Lopez. She's on for the third time. She got 2 RBI. They go one better than the first inning. They put 6 on the board here. Still 1 out. Terry Perez doubled in a run and scored. Reached on an error and scored. Actually struck out. Reached on the strikeout and scored. The center fielder for Tech, Mariana De Leon, an 8th grader. Tough assignment, 8th grader, playing varsity softball. In for a strike. And she started to first base. She's going to get her bat, back up at bat. It wasn't ball 4. She threw the bat away. It's now to first base. The umpire called her back. Now it's ball 4. Five walks in the inning. Leania Pinero popped the second, tripled in 2 runs, and scored. So the bases are loaded again. Popped up, in for a base hit. 1 run will score. Pinheiro's got her second hit, her third RBI. Johansson scores her second run. LeBoy is the hitter. She singled and walked. Both times she scored. She's the 13th hitter in the inning. And slow walk out to the mound. Like Pickering out to talk to his pitcher. And the umpire's going to come out and try and hurry him along. Just kind of break up the rhythm. Slow it down. Give her something to think about. Change your pace, if you will. LeBoy pops it in the center field for a base hit. I'm not sure what just happened. She's back in the box. She's just got a base hit. I don't know if the timeout was called and the umpire didn't put the ball back in play. I've never seen that before. Pitcher threw the ball. LeBoy hit it into center field for a base hit. But whatever happened, the umpire didn't put the ball back in play, I guess. Hit in the air. And back of second base, it'll be a base hit. Hit into right field for a base hit. Haley Palmer singled, walked, and scored a run. And they throw the ball away at first base. English is finally out of the inning. They send 16 hitters to the plate. Eleven-run score. Tackle hit in the top of the third. English well out Here now for a mercy rule. So English, for all intents and purposes, are going to go over 500. LeBoy will start her third inning of work. It'll be 9-1-2 for Tech. Eight of the 9 players have scored at least a run. The first 5 have scored at least 2. Lopez and Perez have scored 3. Lozada is the hitter. Swing and a miss. The Warriors giving up 2 base runs, a 2-out walk in the first, a 1-out hit batsman in the second. Two balls have been put in play, a little half pop up to the first baseman and a ground ball to the first baseman by Tech. Chased that pitch, it was over her head. And chases it again. That Lozano that just struck out the third baseman. She's an 8th grader. We're told they got a lot of those. Only one junior, 11th grader, and she's not playing. Chopped out in front of the plate. They're not going to get her. It's a base hit. So Wilson, just a little Baltimore chop. I'm dating myself. Bounced high in the air, and she beats it for a base hit. Amy Tiburcio Vasquez is the hitter. She was a strikeout victim in the first inning. In for a strike. That one goes to the backstop. So for the second inning in a row, Tech has a runner in scoring position with 1 out. High and tight for a ball. She swung through. That pitch was way up and inside, and that's strike three. Swing and a miss. Angelina Martin, the pitcher, drew a walk her first time up. Down and away for a ball. High for a ball. Chased that pitch. It was down in the dirt. Now we got deuce as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one bounces in. And that's called third strike. So for the second time in 3 innings, LeBoy strikes out the side. She gave up her first hit. 7 strikeouts in 3 innings for LeBoy. And English well on their way to a Mercy Rule win, as they have a very large lead over Lynn Tech. Amali Fresco will lead it off for English in the bottom of the 3rd inning. She's reached on error and struck out swinging. Hits it to short, bobbles, and she'll reach on the error. So, for the 3rd time in 3 innings, English has the leadoff hitter on. And the top of the order, Kate Johansson, hits it to second base. And she was going to make the play to first, then thought maybe I'll go to second, and she winds up making neither play. First baseman got way off the bag, thinking maybe she might go get the ball, and couldn't get back. They couldn't make the throw to first, couldn't make the throw to second. Johansson's on for the 3rd time. In for a strike. Steffi Lobo Gonzalez, one of the older sophomores on the Tech team, is the new center fielder. Popped up. They called the infield fly rule there. So when the coach and last time talked about it, brought it to their attention. dropped over the head of the shortstop, but she was in a position to make the play. Nice play by the second baseman. She'll tag second. That's a double play. And that's the end of the inning. Another nice play by the second baseman, Rodriguez. English is down in the third. First time they haven't scored. Outstanding play by the second baseman, Rodriguez. She went way almost to the right, the third base side of second base, picked it, and they had to yell to her, step on second base. The runner at second was gone. And they turned the second double play. English is down in the third, and they have that huge double-digit lead going into the fourth inning. Lisa Rodriguez, the catcher, will be the hitter. She was called on strikes for one trip. Down away for a ball. Waves at that pitch, 1-1. Way wide for a ball. She saw her life pass in front of her there. She just did a swan dive right to the ground. That pitch was way up and in under her chin. Chased that pitch, it was over her head. And that's strike three. Eight strikeouts for the boy. Element Rodriguez is one of two that's put the ball in play. She had a little soft half pop, half line drive right to the first baseman. In for a strike. Hit foul off to the right side. Hit foul. Just skipped out. Went down the third base line. Just skipped almost 3/4 of the way down. Then it bounced out. High in the air. Popped off the glove of the catcher, Pinero. Down the way for a ball. And that's ball four. So the beat goes on for Tech. They got a 2-out walk in the first, a 1-out hit batsman in the second, a 1-out base hit in the third, and a 1-out walk here in the fourth. Mariana. It's not Mariana De Leon. It's the new center fielder, Steffi Lobo Gonzalez. Waves at that pitch. The beat goes on for the boy. 9 strikeouts. Dropped foul behind home plate. Hit foul past first base. Mike Pickering, the coach, with a nice stop over there. And she does it again. She strikes out the side. So Tech is down to their last 3 outs. We're halfway through the ball game. Ten strikeouts in 4 innings. 2 balls put in play. She's walked 2, hit a batter, gave up an infield hit. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for English in the bottom of the 4th inning. Leanya Pinero popped up, tripled in 2, singled in 1, scored 2. And she's done a nice job behind the plate. In for a strike. That's another nice play by Rodriguez, but it gets thrown away. Pinero will reach on the error. She went way to her right to go get that one. The boy has singled, walked, singled, scored 2 runs. Hit into left field for another base hit for LeBoy. Angel Martinez doubled in a run and scored, singled and scored, singled. She's 3 for 3 with a 2-run score and an RBI. English looking to add to their double-digit lead with 1st and 3rd. In for a strike. High for a ball. Shortstop was going to go to first base. They yelled from the dugout. She got the force at second. Nice play by Wilson. Pinheiro scored her third run on the play. Kaylee Palmer singled, walked, reached on an error, and scored a run. Hits it to the pitcher, and they make the play at first base. So 2 away. Martinez moved over to second base. Anaya Santana grounded the pitcher, got an RBI when the runner from third scored. Walked, scored a run, and it little line drive, half pop-up, half line drive to the first baseman. So she's 0 for 2, but she has an RBI and scored a run. And now that hit her. So she goes to first and second with 2 outs. Amali Fresco has reached on an error, struck out, reached on an error. High for a ball. Low for a ball. In for a strike. 2-1 the count to the Lady Bulldog right fielder. Missing high and tight for a ball. Top of the order, Kate Johansson on deck. Hit foul toward the Tech dugout. In on the hand, she fouls it off again. High for ball 4. So that'll load him up once again. Kate Johansson has been on base 3 times. 2 singles, reached to the fielder's choice. She hits it foul off to the right side. She's knocked in a run and scored a couple. High for a ball. In for a strike. Hit foul towards first base. Hit the shot. They make the play at second again for the third out. Nice job by Wilson and the second baseman, Rodriguez. So we're down to the last 3 outs for Tech. We'll go into the fifth inning. They need a monumental inning, and they only got one infield hit so far. So English 3 outs away from getting over 500. They're 4-4, well on their way. They need 3 outs to do it. A double-digit lead for English at the end of 4 innings. Very quickly, we got a strikeout to start the fifth inning. Zoe Wilson, the shortstop, has played. She made a couple of nice plays at shortstop. She's got the only base hit. She chopped one to third base and beat the throw for an infield hit. And for a strike one for only 3 plays, three balls put in play against LeBoy. 2 were outs at first base. A pop up on a ground ball. Waves for strike 3. Back down to their last out. Twelve strikeouts for LeBoy. Low for a ball. Tekka's had a base run in every inning. A walk, a hit batsman, a hit, and a walk. So she's walked 2 and hit a batter and gave up that little infield hit. She waves at that pitch that's over her head. Waves at the pitch again. And that does it again. Two down. Here in the fifth. That one bounces in. Emil DiBercio Vasquez, the first baseman, is the hitter. Hits it to short. Nice play by the shortstop Johansson. To the first baseman Lopez. One of the few balls put in play, and that'll do it. English gets the Mercy Rule win. They win the intercity battle. They got 5 in the first. They batted around almost twice in the second inning, putting 11 on the board. They got a big double-digit win over Tech. Tech had 1 base hit. Zoe Wilson had an infield hit to be the only hit. Martin drew a walk. Rodriguez drew a walk. DeLeon got hit by a pitch, and that was it. 12 strikeouts for LeBoy. She walks 2, hits a batter, gave up the 1 base hit. She gets the win. For English, Johansson had 2 hits, scored twice, was on base 3 times. Lopez was on base 3 times. A triple, a walk, a double, knocked in 3, scored 3. Jerry Perez was on base 3 times, a double. She reached what she struck out, and the ball got away, and she walked. She scored all 3 times and knocked in a run. Leania Pinheiro had a triple, a single, reached on an error, scored 3, knocked in 3. Ariana LeBoy, outstanding on the mound, also had 3 singles and a walk, knocked in a run and scored 2. Angela Martinez had 2 singles and a double, was on base 3 times, scored twice, knocked in a run. Kaylee Palmer had a hit, a walk, scored a run, was on base 3 times. Anaya Santana was on base twice, knocked in a run, scored a run. Amali Fresco reached base 3 times, twice on errors and once on a walk. And we have to mention the second baseman, Elibet Rodriguez, made some outstanding plays, made a terrific double play, going way to the third base side of second base to catch a pop-up and double the runner off. She made a couple of really nice plays. And the shortstop, Zoe Wilson, had a nice game defensively also. And Johansson made that nice defensive play, ending the game. Showed off her really strong arm, throwing the runner out at first base. So English, I don't know the last time. I'd have to check the last time they went. I mentioned what a great job the coach, Ashley Aldred, is doing with this young English team. They haven't been over 500 for a while, but they are now. They're 5-4 as they get a big double-digit win in this intercity battle over Lynn Tech. And Tech now loses this one. They'll have a chance to get even in a week or so when they play at Lynn Tech. But right now, English will have the bragging rights in this intercity battle. So LeBoy on the mound does a great job. English, everybody contributes. LeBoy gives up one base hit, a double-digit win for English. They go to 5-4. Tech will have to wait until next game to get their second win. So we hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.